Let's just hop into it. I'm just saying, this is lunch, girl, and it's about to be bomb.
I'm about 1.5 hours into my walk. As you can see, I am pouring sweat.
So I'm up early before the crows this morning. The sun hasn't even risen yet. I'm trying to be really quiet because I don't want to wake up my daughter or my husband, but we're going to go ahead and get started with our day. We put on some clothes and then get ready for my morning stretches. I try to do those every morning. The pelvic pain this pregnancy, so getting in a stretch before my walk is imperative.
Good morning, guys. I am up very early. It's 6:30 this morning, and I am headed out to go for a 2-hour walk pretty much before the sun really comes up. I packed a light little snack with me, and I also got my house key and things like that. I just got one of these little elevation bars just in case I get hungry. I am feeling some stomach pain, like gassy pain, but it's all good. Usually when I'm done with my first mile or so, that usually works itself out. So hopefully that's the same this morning. And I feel like I have really popped out, girl. Whew. All right, so let's do this. I am about 1.5 hours into my walk. As you can see, I am drenched with sweat. I've gone about 4 miles so far, and just walking, but it's so humid in North Carolina. I'm actually pouring sweat, so it's a good thing. I mean, the wind is blowing, so I feel nice and cool. I feel comfortable. My heart rate hasn't exceeded 150 the whole walk. I have been power walking in here, as well as just some relaxation walking, a lot of deep breathing. But yeah, this is when I tell you guys that I walk for about 2 hours a day, that is true. I've tried to maintain that. It's not every day, but sometimes it's only an hour, sometimes it's 2 hours, so it just depends. But yep, laziness will not serve you in weight loss or in pregnancy.
Say you don't wanna be with me, but you miss me as soon as it's over. Your name lighting up the screen, but you never call when you're sober. You say you don't like the games, but you play me like there's no tomorrow. You should know that I'm fed up with your lies, so don't come closer. You know you hurt me bad and I have scars. I need some time to heal, so don't come over.
Okay, made it back to the car. I got 5 miles, 12,258 steps, 1,521 calories. This end zone, this orange number, this is 2 hours and 8 minutes, means that I walked at a fat burning mode for 2 hours and 8 minutes. I went 32 stairs. And yeah, it was a really great walk, a little over 2 hours long.
I get home in the morning, I like to write down a few goals that I want to do for the day. I like to write out my schedule and kind of get a game plan for how I want my day to play out, as well as any water goals and things like that.
I'm feeling nice and refreshed after my walk. I am back home now. Say hi. Hi. I told you guys I'm not really a breakfast person, so I had one of these when I was out on my walk. I'm getting ready to have an orange and a banana for 0 points, and then my coffee is the bulk of my points in the morning, and it's because I do like to get in some calories even though I'm not hungry for the baby. So this is the Silk Almond 100 calories. It is 4 points for 1 cup. I usually drink about half a cup, so that's 2 points. And then this is only 1 point for my creamer. And I do track these, even though I don't track the powder creamer, because this is a liquid, and it's a lot more calories than those little 20 calories from the powder creamer. So I definitely track these if I'm making a more high calorie breakfast. So I'll give you guys the total point value of my breakfast here in just a second. So I have been drinking this Javalia coffee, which is absolutely delicious, but I am trying this Aldi's coffee. It is a lot cheaper, and I don't know, it just looked intriguing, so I'm going to give it a try and see how it tastes. Okay, so I'm doing a half a cup, which is exactly 2 points of my Silk chocolate. This stuff is so good, and my daughter loves it as well. It's dairy-free, it's gluten-free, and soy-free.
Breakfast, I usually teach my daughter for about an hour, and then I go online and teach ages 3 to 5 through a company called OutSchool. I teach preschoolers in North America, and I absolutely love it. Ooh, I love it. It's such a pretty picture, August. Good job, friend. I love the sun and the birds. You did a great job on your beach picture. High five, friend. Hey guys, so I've already had one of these first thing this morning. It's 1 liter. I'm working on my 2nd liter now. And I'm also having a little apple on my way out the door. It's about 12:30 p.m. I just made it home from the grocery store, getting ready to cook up my kale for you guys. I'm gonna share with you guys my favorite kale recipe. I do eat this for lunch quite a bit. So I'm gonna share with you guys, and I'm gonna have this salmon and sweet potato for lunch. It's a healthy lunch, but very, very delicious. So here we go. Going into this pot is chicken broth. So I'm just gonna pour that in. And I'm going to actually put my burner on high. Next up, I'm putting in about a tablespoon of olive oil. Okay, so once that has come to a boil, then I pour in all of my kale greens. We are using some Maggie seasoning. This is chicken bouillon. You can use bouillon cubes, but what I'm just doing, I just pour a little bit in my lid and I lightly sprinkle over the top. That's probably about a tablespoon. And then I use onion powder. Again, with my greens, I just lightly sprinkle over the top, making sure they're all covered. And then I'm gonna put in some garlic powder. Same thing. I'm gonna do a teaspoon of just regular granulated sugar, which is 1 point. You can use Splenda, but I'm trying to stay away from artificial sweeteners. And yeah, a teaspoon is about all you need. You could even get away with half a teaspoon. The sugar balances out the salt, and it just makes for a delicious flavor. If you have some, add some red pepper flakes, which I do not. Okay, my kale greens are all done cooking. Okay, so for lunch we have our kale. I have salmon that my husband cooked last night, so I'm going to heat some of that up. I have some sweet potatoes also that were cooked last night, so I'll probably take a look at the point value. I'll probably do like a half a cup. I'm going to do, 5.3 ounces of salmon. I'm just going to do this chunk right here. Okay, girl, let's hop into this 12-point meal. I did add me some chow chow to the mix, girl. This is 0 points. So I have chow chow on my greens. If you've never tried chow chow, this one is a wonderful one to try. It adds some sweetness to it, and it's really good flavor. I got my sweet potatoes. I got my legendary salmon. I have some watermelon here. I have 2 points of this organic kombucha. I love drinking kombucha with my lunch to help me digest my food even better. This is only 2 points. It is an acquired taste. It's really good. It has live probiotics in your stomach. This one is non-GMO. This one is pasteurized because I am pregnant, but if I was not pregnant, I like the unpasteurized. It's only 70 calories, and like I said, it's about 2 points. Let's just hop into it. I'm just saying, this is lunch, girl, and it's about to be bomb. You can eat a lot of food on Weight Watchers. You must eat healthy. You must have good options that are going to be filling. Salmon is super fatty and filling. Sweet potatoes is very, very filling. The greens are very filling. Watermelon is filling. Eat things that are filling. Double up on veggies everywhere you can. Try to get nutrient-dense foods, and then have your protein be something lean but also satisfying. The salmon I cook maybe, and then I'll cook like a whole big long thing of the salmon from Aldi, and I'll be eating on that for lunch. So I have it for dinner once, right? And then I'll eat it for lunch like 2 or 3 days. So it really does last in the refrigerator, and it heats up really deliciously. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet and get into this plate. Okay, it's hair wash day in the Hendrick household, so I'm going to go ahead and wash Joanna's hair and style it. She hasn't been feeling good, so I want her to feel nice and fresh. So I'm going to do this hair and have my baby looking like she is loved, okay? Just got done doing Joanna's hair, and we are getting ready to eat just a little quick something for dinner. Like I said, I don't usually eat a huge meal. I eat a big lunch. So I'm just gonna have a little something for dinner, and then maybe I'll have a snack later on. But and then after that, we're gonna go for a quick walk as a family. So it's about 6:30 in the afternoon, or in the evening rather, and we're just gonna go ahead and put something in our tummies before we go for a little walk. So I'm actually going to have some of this chicken noodle soup that my husband made. There's very few noodles in here. Lots of veggies, lots of chicken. It is made with chicken breast, so a leaner chicken breast. So when making soups, just make sure that you add your ingredients into the Weight Watchers app. It's really, really simple. I didn't do that because, like I said, I am pregnant. I'm not trying to lose weight, but I would guess this is probably around 10 points because of the potatoes, the sweet potatoes, and the few noodles that are in here. But you want to add each ingredient that it has points to it. So you don't have to put in the 0-point ingredients if you don't want to. But if you want to do the recipe again later and get the point value, then what you'll want to do is put in each ingredient that has points or a point value, and then make sure you put in your oils or whatever things that all of your ingredients that go into your recipe, and then Weight Watchers will give you a point value based on the ingredients in your soup. So that's how I used to do it when I was trying to lose weight. I also added in some kale greens that I had from earlier, and yeah, this is going to be my dinner. I'm very excited. I forgot to mention that this Halo Top ice cream is the light ice cream, and this flavor is the vanilla bean, and it's only 3 points for half a cup, which I feel like is really, really, really good. And another good thing about it is that it is gluten-free. So yes, definitely will be probably setting into this a little bit later. I'm not huge on sweets, but if I have a little sweet tooth, then I just have a sweet tooth. Comment a smiley face below if you made it to the end of the video.
Say you don't wanna be with me, but you miss me as soon as it's over. Your name lighting up the screen, but you never call when you're sober. You say you don't like the games, but you play me like there's no tomorrow. You should know that.
Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, we're gonna enjoy the rest of our walk together. Say bye, JoJo. Bye. Say bye, Daddy.